see. All right, so we're actually up nowhere near my home, and we're gonna go on a street here in this random town in Washington. But we got a speedometer in here right now. It's gonna show max. Like I was moving around, so we got 5 on there right now. One of the things I'm noticing, it's pretty chilly here, so I have to be very careful of that axle. But also, it's kind of acting weird. So we'll see. But we're gonna try to get a speed run. But I'm gonna hand it to little bro, and yeah, we're gonna first run on 3S, and then we'll attempt 4S if we can handle it. Ready?
All right, let's do this. See, what are we looking at? 31.
Alright, so it's 31 on 3S. We'll get one more run just to see if we can beat that.
That's fine. That means we're going over the speed limit, as you guys can clearly see. I think you might have went a little bit faster. 33.
Alright, we got 33 out of that.
Let's see if I can try to get that a little bit better.
You gotta kind of angle it weird.
There we go. Nice.
Alright, so let's go ahead and switch it to 4S. Alright, so we got the 4S in there. Had a little issue with starting it because the 4S battery I have is a little too big. But 3S so far, 33. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little worried. We're on the 4S. Hopefully that support that we did in the front. And we still have, you can see here. So hopefully that will keep us going. As soon as this car goes by, we'll go ahead and go. So I'm gonna take it slow.
Remember, 33 was our top on the 3S. We're gonna see if we can beat that. Oh, 35.
I didn't get happy with
No, that was barely pushing it. Get down there a ways.
the sway is causing it. When I go to full throttle, it still hasn't reached full throttle yet. Yeah, one more time. Still 35.
Still 35? We're just trying not to break it. Nice.
Let's hope it's okay. Car shut off. We hit 37 right before we wiped out, I guess. Okay, so go ahead and kind of talk about a couple things to kind of wrap up our little speed test there. As you saw, I didn't quite officially get the 4S top speed out of there. It was kind of having difficulty basically getting to the full throttle because, you know, at first I thought it's a sway bar issue. It's just lifting too much and pulling towards the right. And then also the road that we were on, I don't know if you can see it on the film, but it had kind of like a crest in the middle. So it kind of each side veers because of snow and weather. It kind of just pushes all the, you know, rain and whatever off to the sides. But anyway, so I thought that was another reason. But something that I did discover, and it's something that I would have never even noticed before if it wasn't for the my RBX10 the kit. I was having some issues with that where it was kind of, the body looked like it was just completely sitting off, and I kept trying to move it, and it wasn't the issue. And it turns out the link connections for I guess it would be the bottom, the lower links on the 10.3 were out of the ball joints. So they were kind of slipped to the side, which was forcing the whole car to move towards that side, or the opposing side, depending on which side it was pushing. But they were completely locked up. So I noticed the same thing with the Ryft, and I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, but the end links here, they kind of slip. We can actually turn this over a little bit. Okay, so you can see here these connections, they're in now. Yeah, so they should be able to move, you know, freely. They should be sitting in the center. But I noticed that they were on the one side were actually all the way out and pushed all the way to one side, so which was pulling me to the right pretty aggressively. So it was because I kept trying to fight it when we were doing the driving. I noticed on the 3S, but I can control it a bit better because I'd be able to just, you know, it's just kind of a natural instinct just to kind of oversteer that direction. But anyway, so it's just something to notice. It was something that I definitely noticed, and it was way more noticeable on the 4S. And then obviously the driving, partly operator error as well, I'm sure. But it's just something to be aware of. So keep noticing of it. I'm sure there's upgrades for the link ends that you can find that are aftermarket that would be a lot stronger, a lot better, or, you know, some kind of trick or something to keep that from happening. But just something to pay attention to. So yeah, so again, 3S we got 33, and then the 4S we ended up before wiping out and killing it, which it survived. It didn't, you know, everything's fine, nothing broke. I think it was just too cold. It was, you know, around the 30-degree temperature area, so it was like 33 when we were running it. That's just too cold, and I think we're just having some issues with the 4S battery and the connection. But we're gonna test that to make sure it's not the receiver connection. But anyway, yeah. So 37 for the 4S is what we got. We're pretty sure it's probably topping out 45. That's probably the max we'll get out of it. But we'll make sure we can show and reach that and show you guys. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye.